Welcome back. In our last few classes, we have already solved many numericals based on square, square root, cube and cube root. In today's class also, we'll be solving a few more numericals based on the same topic, which are of level 3. So let's get started. The first one says that if a is any natural number, then a cube minus 1 by a cube will be always greater than and equal to which of the given options. Now a is any natural number, so it starts from 1 and it is any positive integer. Now this is the given expression which will be always greater than or equal to which of the options that we need to find. Now let's say if we assume that a is equal to 3 is any natural number. Now if we put a is equal to 3, so a cube will be 27 minus 1 by a cube will be 1 by 27. So final answer, final value will be 728 by 27. Now taking a is equal to 3, if we calculate the values of all the options that are given, then we will find that first option 3 into a plus 1 by a will be 270 by 27. Second option a plus 1 by a will be 90 by 27. Fourth option 3 multiplied by a minus 1 by a, that value is 216 by 27, and all these three values as we can see are less than this value, the value of the expression which is given, a cube minus 1 by a cube. Now look at the third option where we have a cube plus 1 by a cube, and that value is 730 by 27, which is more. Since in the given expression it is minus and in the third option it is plus, so the value of this third option will be always more than the value of the given expression. Now this was for our arbitrarily chosen natural number, which was 3. Now from here we cannot decide that this value will be more than which of the options, because here this value is more than all these three options, all these three values. Now suppose if the natural number, if we choose as a is equal to 1, now based on this value, the first option, the first value will be what then? 1 plus 1, it will be 2, and then multiplied by 3, that will be 6. Then B will be what? It will be 1 plus 1, 2. C will be what? It is always more, so it will be again 1 plus 1, that will be 2. And D is 3 multiplied by 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, and 3 multiplied by 0 is 0. And what is the value of the given expression? It is 1 minus 1, so that value will be also 0. So here 0, and all these three values are more than 0, and we have already seen that the third option will be always more than the value of that given expression. Now when we took a is equal to 1, only this value, the option D, this value is equal to the value of the given expressions. Otherwise all the first three values are more than the value of that given expression. But we need to find that which value will be always less than or equal to this value, because this will be more than or greater than that value. So from the given options we have to choose such a value which will be always less than this value. So this was less and this is equal to. So based on two values that we have chosen here, our correct answer is option D. Now the second one, in a 4-digit number which is given as 5A3B. So this is a 4-digit number where we have two given conditions where A is greater than B and A is equal to B cube. Then what is the difference of the number and its cube root? So 5A3B is the given number and these two are the conditions, based on what we need to find the difference of that given number and its cube root. Now since B and A, these two are digits, and that could be from 0 to 9, their values. So B could be 1. When B is 1, then A will be 1. When B is 2, A will be 8. And when B is 3, A will be 27. So the first value of B we can choose as 0. In that case, A will be also 0. But this will not be applicable because the first condition is A is greater than B. So this is not applicable. This is also not applicable because here also A and B are equal. The fourth option apparently looks applicable because here A is greater than B, but we cannot because B is a single digit number, that is 3, that is okay. But A is at the same time is also a single digit number, so that should be between 0 and from 0 to 9. But here it is a two digit number 27 that we cannot fit in this place, so we cannot accept these values also. So only applicable values that we can take acceptable value, that is B is equal to 2 and A is equal to 8, and based on these two values then our number will be 5832. So the number will be 5832 based on the values of A, B that we have calculated just now, and we need to find the difference of that number and its cube root. So the cube root of 5832 will be what? That is 18, and the difference of these two values will be 5812. So this is our final answer. Now the next one, here we need to find that how many 3-digit perfect cubes are there whose sum of the digits is a perfect square. Now these are the possibilities where 4 cube is what? This is 64, so this is not a 3-digit number, this is 2-digit number. And 5 cube is 125, so our counting starts from here. Then 6 cube 216 applicable, 7 cube 343 3-digit number, 8 cube 9 cube all are applicable, so till this value it is applicable. Now when we are taking the cube value of 10, it is becoming 1000, that is 4-digit number. So these 5 options, these 5 values are actually a cube perfect cubes, and as well as they are 3-digit number. Now from these 5 values we need to choose that value, that option or those options where the sum of the digits of that perfect cube will be a perfect square. Now if we sum them up, then what we can see is from the first option, the first value 125, it is giving 8, then second value 9, which is a perfect square, then third value 10, then 8, then 80, then all other 4 values, they are not giving us perfect square. Only this value, it is square of 3, so this is only applicable. So our final answer will be, here the question is find how many three digit perfect cubes are there. So option will be only one. There is only one perfect cube, and what is that cube value? That is 6 cube. So 216 is only 3-digit number which is a perfect cube, and sum of its digits is a perfect square. Now the next one, it is about story sum. What it says is, in a school there are as many children in each room as thrice the number of rooms. So each there are many children and there are many rooms in that school. For the charity, each child contributed an average amount of rupees 5 whole and 1 by 3. If the total money contributed was rupees 25,600, then find the number of children in each room of that school. So what we will do is, we will assume that the number of rooms in that school is X. It is given that there are as many children in each room as thrice the number of rooms in the school. So if we assume that the number of rooms in the school is X, then number of children in each room will be thrice of the room in that school. So it will be 3x. Now the each child contributed an average amount rupees 5 whole and 1 by 3, that is given. So the total amount that will be collected will be how much? By each student, the amount that was deposited or the amount that was collected from, that is 16 by 3, 5 whole and 1 by 3, so 16 by 3, and there are 3x number of students in each room. So from each room, how much money will be collected? From each room, in each room there are 3x this many students, and each student contributed 16 by 3 rupees, this much amount. So total amount that will be collected from each room will be 16 by 3 multiplied by 3x, and this way we have x number of rooms in that school. So the total money that will be, a total amount that will be collected, that will be 16 by 3 multiplied by 3x. This is from one room, and total number of rooms is x. So when we will multiply by another x, that will be the total amount collected from that school, and that is 16x square after simplification. And the total amount which was collected, or that money, total money that was contributed, that is given, that figure, it is 25,600. So 16x square, that will be equal to 25,600, right? So now if we simplify, then x square will be 25,600 divided by 16, and after simplification that value will be 1600. Now from here the value of x will be square root of 1600, which is 40. So that is what? X is the number of rooms in that school. So number of rooms in that school is 40, but what was asked from us? Find the number of children in each room of that school. So number of children in each room in that school is what? Thrice of the total number of rooms. So 3x means 3 multiplied by 40, and that will be 120. Now the next sum, which is the last sum of this class, if x and y are whole numbers means it will start from 0 and it will be any positive integer, and such that y to the power x is this 19,683, this value is given, and two other conditions are given: y is greater than x, and at the same time x lies between 1 and 4. Then what is the value of y to the power 1 by x? So based on the conditions or the values we now need to calculate. So y to the power x is equal to 19,683, that value is given, and the given conditions are y greater than x and x is between 1 and 4. So x is between 1 and 4 means there are two possible values of x, and that is 2 and 3. That means the given value, which is 19,683, that will be represented either as a square of some other value or cube of some other value. So the possible values that we have seen for x is 2 and 3. So this value 19,683, that will be either a perfect square or a perfect cube. Now we will apply the prime factorization method to check whether this is a perfect square or perfect cube. Now if we find the factors, then what we can see is we have 9 number of 3. So 9 number of 3 means 9 is not an even number. So this value, this given value cannot be a perfect square. And since we have 9 number of 3, so those many 3's we can divide into 3 parts. And in each part there will be 3 number of 3. That means it will be a perfect cube. And what will be the cube root value? Cube root value will be 3 3's are 9 and 9 3's are 27. So that means the value of y will be 27. So it can be represented as 27 and then cube of that. So cube of 27 is 19,683. But what we need to find? We need to find y to the power 1 by x. So y is what? Y is 27 and x is 3. So 1/3 it is. And 27 again can be represented as 3 cube. So now multiplied by 1 by 3 and final value will be 3. So this was the last sum of this class. I hope these problems were interesting for you. In the next class, we will be solving a few more interesting numericals. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.